So, how did your addiction first begin?
Well, it started when my friend invited me over to his house to come check out a new video game he got. And I was like, okay, that could be fun. I started playing it and something like emerged from within me, something that I had never felt before. And I went home and I still wanted to play the game. It was like my body needed me to play the game. And I've never felt that way before.
Ultimately, how did video games change your life?
Well, to start, they took over my mind. All I could think about was video games. I'd be doing my homework. All I could think about was playing video games. I could be at work. All I could think about was playing video games. I could be playing video games and I would think about other video games. And I didn't realize it was happening to me. I didn't realize that the video games were changing my life so much. I started getting worse grades. The boss at my work kept on complaining about me. I got complaints from other coworkers. It completely took over my life. Video games were the only thing I could ever think about.
How much money were you spending on these games per month?
Well, in the first month, it wasn't too bad. I think I only got 5 or 6 games. I probably spent $180. But by the third month, it was so bad. I spent, I think, $1,700, which was 3 times what I made from work in the last 3 months. I had to go into my CD. I had to go into my bank account, my parents' bank account. I was even stealing from some kids at school because I needed the money, because I needed the games more than anything. It was ridiculous.
Has anyone in your life been a victim of video game addiction?
Yes, my cousin Gerald, he was 16 and he was an amazing athlete. He was a straight A student, just the brightest kid. And he had such a bright future. And he threw it all away. He got instantly hooked on video games. He followed the same path that I did. He was stealing money. He was committing crimes because he needed the video game so bad. After a year of addiction, it took his life. He went into a 5-day clan match with some of his online buddies, and he was found after 6 days dead on his sofa with his controller in his hand.
While on video games, did you realize that you were quickly turning into a monster?
Not really. I was completely unaware, to be completely honest. I didn't even realize what the video games were doing to me. I just thought I was playing for fun. I didn't realize that my body physically needed me to play the video games until halfway through the 3rd month of my addiction. And then I realized how much they had changed me. But it was like I didn't care, because the only thing that mattered was playing video games.
How hard was the rehabilitation process from video game addiction?
It was the hardest period of my life. Every minute I wanted to play video games. I was irate I was unreasonable, I was very violent, and I didn't feel like myself. And people say that once you get over the 3-day hump, that it's easy, and that's not true for video game addiction. It took me 2.5 weeks to be able to just go outside without seeing enemies and without wanting to just attack everyone I saw. And that's scary to think about, that I was in such a dark place. I guess after that it became gradually easier, but I still think about video games a lot. And in my sleep I have dreams. I have night terrors about who I became. I don't want anyone else to ever have to be in such a position as that, because of how terrifying it was.
At what point did you decide that you needed to get help for your addiction?
It was around the end of the 3rd month. My entire life became a video game. Like, IRL, in real life, became my life. It was like I was a live-action role player, except I truly believed I was in a video game. I went completely crazy. I went into the woods looking for the objective, and I don't remember what happened, but I was gone for 3 days. My friends found me, face down in the woods.
What is Noah doing? Hey, what's up, dude? What are you doing?
Where's the objective?
What objective?
The game objective, dude. Where is it?
What game?
The game we're playing right now. Are you gonna team kill me right now?
No.
Dude, get your head in the game. We have to win.
Noah?
Oh my god. No. Noah. Noah, you... There's the objective.
Noah. We need to get to a hospital.
My friends found me, face down in the woods, and at that point, they helped me, and they got me to a rehabilitation center. And I'm forever in debt to them, because if they hadn't found me, and if they hadn't helped me, I could be dead right now.
You could have ended up like Gerald.
I could have ended up like Gerald, and that's just... it's so scary to think about. How did my addiction affect you personally?
Well, I started to notice you were addicted when you started using Leet Speak, which is video game terminology. You kept asking me, what's the quest objective? What do I need to do next for the quest? And I didn't understand what was going on at first. And then I saw you playing video games, and you were raging over these games. You were very violent. You beat me multiple times. still have the scars.
So you mentioned that I was very violent and aggressive. Just how did that affect you? And how did that affect our friendship?
I was scared for my well-being. You know, when you were around me and my friends, you would trash talk us. You would call us noobs. You would start teabagging us. I noticed you were only eating Funyuns and drinking Code Red Mountain Dew. That made you very gaseous.
His addiction was so bad that he started stealing and committing crimes. And one time he even stole snorkel gear. And he'd go into wishing wells and fountains and just collect change.